Day 41 of learning Valorant. We started off in the shooting range again, getting in some more quality practice, shooting the bots right there in the head. Today we hit a high score of 27, which is really good, and we're seeing those steady improvements. After that, I hopped into deathmatch, where I kind of worked on a couple things today. One was, spacing out the timing on my shot so I have less movement error, as well as shooting error just from recoil increasing, as well as when I was watching, some like high rated players play. I noticed when they spray, they like start at the head and they draw a line like straight down the body, which makes a lot of sense given the recoil patterns. But I realized I just didn't do that. Like when I sprayed at people, I mostly just kind of aimed at their torso and then hoped the rest of the magic would happen and they would die. And I feel like that kind of made my overall hygiene a bit better because, I'm at least trying to control the recoil. After we hopped into the game, some unfortunate deaths early on. This game, the first game I was in actually, we lost 5-0, and then as soon as the fifth round came around, there was 4 instant yes surrender votes. So then I was kind of just left like, do I want to trap these people in a game they already think we can't lose, and we haven't won a round? So I was just like, okay, I guess I'll FF, which I immediately regretted because it's like, okay, I probably should have just kept playing. Because I just need the experience, right? But then it probably would have gotten pretty toxic, so who knows what I should have done there. After that, we hopped into another game where we went down 0-5, and then we actually brought it back 9-3, cursed them, but we lost too many rounds early in defense to be able to bring it back. We did get pretty close. We almost brought it to overtime. We went on a crazy streak after we got to 11-12. When we needed to win, we won a bunch of rounds in a row. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. One thing I realized watching my gameplay today is, one, I win a lot of my duels when it's like a straight up, we kind of know where each other are, or we're kind of in like an open hallway. My main issue is whenever I'm moving, like rounding a corner, I just don't do it well. So I'm going to go do some research into like proper peeking and stuff like that. And I think it's time we work on that because my aim, I feel like, is good enough for now. I can kind of do headshot confirmation. My shooting error is not egregious where it's costing me fights, right? Like right now, how I'm entering the fight is costing me fights rather than how I am doing the fights. So I think we're going to do that tomorrow. Other than that, I am going to be traveling for a couple of days. I think I'll still be able to play Valorant, because I just have to. It's my job to play Valorant, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it won't be too horrible. My movement error there was crazy, but that's because I got stressed out because I saw the other character run onto the screen, and then the deadlock ulted, so I jumped into the teleporter. Probably the best play I've ever made in my life. I don't even know if they were blinded there. I don't know. Oh, I think I accidentally threw my blind into that smoke. That was pretty lucky, I guess. Other than that, here I tried to play the angle tight because I'd been playing it wide, and they pre-aimed the tight angle. So I don't know what level of mind games were going on there. Here it's pretty dumb because I know they're going to have to leave my deadlock ult, but I was like, oh, I should break this wall. But it's like, okay, they're going to have to leave the KJ ult, I mean. So I should just hold the angle and then kill them when they try to run out. I don't actually know what was going through my brain there, but it's good to know that I don't actually think. But if you see these spray patterns, I feel like they look way more clean. Like I look less like a noob in that aspect of the game, which is pretty cool to see. Other than that, we are going to be working on peaking. We lost our first game, we lost our second game, but we have a direction to move in, and that's the important thing. And we gained a lot of valuable experience, which is kind of important. I just need to build my hours and identify small aspects of the game, keep improving them, and then overall, once I can tie everything in together, that's when we'll see the rapid improvement.